Bear. I can't tick up anymore.
Yeah, up you come.
Why should he? Said Mother Bear.
I just leak tested. Come here.
Who?
Where? Towards me more. You can just say his dad did it.
That was really funny. My hair is really curly now. It's popped.
I seem to have formed an absolute disaster. All because I put water on my... What is the curly stuff? This one?
Yeah, that one. It's right in my hair.
Go and give it to Mummy. No, I'm going to let Mummy do this. This is just going to be a world of pain if I do it. Ruben, say goodbye to your awesome fluffy hair.
Bye bye.
You like the fluff, don't you?
Finn, Mummy, why do you always want my hair to be curly and Finley's hair to be straight?
I don't. It's how your hair is. You have curly hair and Finley has straight hair.
Hello.
Say bye-bye, boys.
Bye.
Well, I can't really do much recording because it's so damn windy today. Day 2 of the search for the bits and pieces for the World Book Day costumes for the boys. I think I'm pretty much there now. I've managed to get the red fabric to make the bow for Finley's cat in the hat bow. And I got some mascara, which I think is to dye the wig I got, because it's a little bit too grey. And that's about it. Let's go to the next shop though, just see if there's a few more pieces to get. This is where I was wandering yesterday and I said it was in town. That's town there. I think that's it. I can't find anything else, and Jenny has just informed me that we're all good. So, costumes, done. So let's see what they look like tonight when we make them, eh? So Wednesday is my day when I split between 2 offices. I just had the morning in one office and I'm wandering to the other office. So windy today. It's really cool, man. I want to see if there's some of the little bits and pieces for the boys. And there's some scouting stuff that would be really handy for them. And I'm trying to find if they have them. Ooh. What's down there? That's where I walked yesterday. I did not realise I was here. Well, I sort of knew I was around here, but I didn't realise that this road went over that road. I thought that was a pub. It's a hairdresser's. That is the most fantastic business I've seen in years. A creamery. Awesome. Another church there, isn't a church? Not a church. Actually, I think the old jail. Yeah, okay, I'm now noticing this. There is a lot of ex-churches on my walk back. I've got a different route to yesterday, and I think I've already passed 6. So, in the half-mile wide, 1 mile walk home, that's at least 10 churches. And 1 cathedral. We've got another cathedral on the other side. One quick story around here. I drove up here one day when it was really snowy, and this hill, which is not that bad a hill, was quite icy, and I watched a car slide down the hill, crash into there, because the guy was just trying to gun it up the hill. It was hilarious. Well, beautiful people, I'm still going home. That was a lot of churches. I actually passed 3 more, but I forgot to get the camera out. I just can't believe how many there are. Got some random bits of wood for those shelves in the garage. Yeah, B&Q in the UK, they allow you to put wood, they're like a charity bin basically for offcuts of wood and things. Holy crap. Wood is expensive in the UK. In fact, everything is DIY. Not good. So, I completely forgot. It is the boys' parents' evening tonight. So I've had to run back here, and now we're running out. So yeah, better go there. Jenny's mum's here to look after the boys and hopefully get them to bed, so we'd have to do the bedtime. Yay! My feet, Jenny's feet. That's my first weekend away together. Wow, that lighting has just gone all weird. But I'm not doing anything about it now. Yep, so back from the parents' evening. It was really good actually. Quite. Jenny was there and the boys' dad was there, and it wasn't too awkward. Rue is awesome and amazing. He's very inquisitive and everything, and so is Finn. And make sure Finley does more reading, and that's something we need to do. And we've got other stuff. So Finn's having some trouble with toilets and stuff at the minute, so we've got to help him on that. But apart from that, I'm very lucky really. I'm sure I could think about going into even more things, but I always find it a bit weird. It's like parents' evening for 5 to even 10-year-olds. It's like, I mean, are they there? Are they killing each other? Are they socialising well? And are they sort of getting on and sort of being about average or so? If they are, awesome, nothing to worry about. And I'm very lucky that both boys are exceptionally good at some things. Finn is proper, and I've always known this. He's a bit like me. I do a little bit, tiny bit worried that he's so clever that with his reading, definitely struggling a bit with his reading, but comprehension is very good. He's able to sort of think through and get on, so I'm going to keep an eye on that a bit more, because I know it, because I've been doing it for the last 30 years of my life, being a very dyslexic person. I struggle to read a lot more, even now I struggle to read a lot more than people think. It's just the fact that I've spent so long memorising the shapes and the pictures of words and everything. And it's quite a common thing with dyslexia, because I can't phonetic spell even now at all. If I can see a brand make a new word, a long complex word that I've never seen before, there's no way I can sound it out, because I don't know what sounds, like what sound systems make up the words and stuff. Which is great fun with the boys, because obviously they're learning all of that from scratch now, and they know all about split digraphs and things. I have no idea what these things are. They're doing all of that. I know words that I've seen. I've spent my whole life looking at those words, so I know the shape of them and stuff, but I don't actually see what they are. I don't read. Jenny finds it hilarious, because she can't go anywhere without reading things, whereas I can go everywhere without reading things, because I don't read unless I'm actively looking to read things. So road signs, I don't read until I actively try to, which is why when I can walk around, I'm like, where am I? As I don't know. I look at a road sign, I can literally look at the road sign and not know what it is, because I've not engaged my brain to go, right, this is a word, we're now reading. I'm just hoping that Finley doesn't pick up bits of that. The trouble is, at the minute, I think he's just bored. He hasn't realised that there's lots of things he can learn from reading, and so he's now trying to teach him that there is. That's going to be the fun thing to go forward. I know we're not alone. This is a common thing. It's like the other trouble is he's having going to the toilet and stuff. It's a very common thing. People don't talk about, it's like, my child is perfect, they don't have any issues and things like that. Of course they do. Kids is, it's a very common thing with children, especially young children, with the learning and their body's changing, and they're, especially pooing and stuff like that, because their bowels and that aren't developed like grown-ups are. Anyway, you didn't want to hear that, you're probably eating lunch and dinner, but this is a vlog about my life and what we're doing and stuff, so I'm going to be including lovely things like that. Anyway, I've got to get on with cooking now, because chicken's in, and we're having the same as we had yesterday. So today's sweet chilli, and now we're going to do some baked potatoes and veg to go with that. That'll be lovely, won't it? On with the cooking then, or chopping. I've got to clean clean it first, haven't I? I've been doing this for a lot longer than I've been filming. I thought, hang on, I should get some brownie points to actually be shown cleaning. Right, random roast vegetables today. Bits of them. Sadly, we don't have any fun, exciting, massive jacket potatoes, so it's mutant little ones, which need to have be sorted out. Look, it's got a nubbin. Clean spuds. Right, so that's the spuds done. Now we're going into microwave for about 6 minutes. Right, yeah, I always try and microwave for 5 or so minutes, just to get cook the centre of the potato. Then they only need to go into the oven for about 15 minutes or so to go all crispy and lovely. Anyway, I've gone with this lot. By the way, I know I've been cooking a lot, but it's very much I can chat to you while I'm doing it, can't I? Just random natters. Hope you enjoy this. I'm not a very good cook. Little tomatoes. Yeah, so that means that's been in there for 20 minutes now. Just have a little check. It's all okay. It's all coming on all right. Because it's all, they were frozen. So cooking from frozen, I always do chicken for about 50 minutes. When it's on the chicken breast, on the bone, obviously a bit more of an issue with that one. It's hard to cook through. People say you should defrost chicken before you cook it, which is very true. I think you can also cook it from frozen. Certainly some of the chicken I buy, if I buy frozen chicken, quite often they'll say you can cook from frozen, so I'm going by those. If I'm wrong, please, anybody out there, let me know. I don't want to die from what I cook. Courgette. You'll notice there's nothing artsy and fancy about the way I am chopping things, because it's a bit dinner for me and the missus. Yes, we want it to all look nice and taste nice and everything, but the way I cut it, it's not going to change the way it tastes. The oven's been used. Sorry, you see, I'm not doing nothing fancy, literally just cutting a pepper. We're cutting some stuff up. And before any of you ask, no, I've never been a chef. I have been cooking for myself for the last 20 years. Don't cook, don't eat sort of thing. Also. Yesterday's one, I don't think I filmed it, but I chopped it really fine like I do when I'm making a sauce. And yeah, I chopped everything like I was making a sauce. Honestly, it doesn't work any better doing it that way, to just chopping it big and chunky like this. That's what you want. Hello dear.
So,
Jenny's just coming in.
interrupting your masterpiece.
Not a masterpiece, that's the whole point. I'm just making a bit of dinner. Chunky. Jenny is sneaking in dessert. Triple chocolate cookies. Mine.
They're not yours.
Oh, there's still 3 packets.
2.5.
There we go. Bit of mixed herb, salt, a little bit of pepper. Now Jenny doesn't want any balsamic vinegar in these. I like a bit of balsamic on them. Extra virgin olive. In my Jamie Oliver bit now. And finally, in here, all important, lemon juice. Does make a difference. Especially with tomatoes, it really brings out the flavour. Get in there. Okay, we've got a little bit on it now. Chuck it in the oven. Chuck it in the oven till it's done. And then you eat your dinner. About 25 minutes, I guess. Put it in. Now what I've got to do is just check on my chickens. Yep, still clucking. So you need now putting the sauce on. Nice, just saucing these up now. So stick them to one side. Veg going in now. I better get these jacket potatoes in, I guess. Tray for these. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of oil. Careful, they are now very hot. There you go, potatoes with some oil and stuff on. Can't really see that, but it says 20 minutes. I'm going to come back in 20 minutes basically. That's it. I'm not a cook. I'm never trained, I don't do anything, I just eat, I just make food for myself. But if anybody would like to see me cook some more, or has any recipes they'd like me to try out, tell you what, let me know, because I'm always interested. My trouble is, I can never think of anything to make. And I'm not one to follow in-depth recipes. Well, like bread making and stuff like that, I'll go and I'll do it fine and make sure that everything's exactly, it's the right gram or ounce or whatever. But when it's like cooking like this, it's just like, well, food goes in until it's done, and you know, chop stuff up. I never weigh anything, I never go, so that will do, that's about enough. And that's how I cook. So if anybody's got any recommendations for things to make, please do let me know. Leave them down in the comments section and I will go and have a look, because I'm always up for learning new things, especially like cooking and that, and just nice food, nothing fancy. I can't be asked for stuff like that, just, you know, stuff that you would want to eat. Still waiting for dinner. Anyway, right, yeah, as I say, dinner is nearly ready. Once it is, I'm going to sign off really, so I'll say thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's little random vlog and of a little bit more shopping for World Book Day, and then Parents' Evening. And any other parents out there with Parents' Evening, don't worry about it. How do your kids get on? All good? Have you got things to worry about? How did the costumes go? I'll make sure we get some pictures tomorrow, because Jenny is still making a few bits of the costume, so I'll make sure we get some pictures tomorrow for the vlog of the boys in their fantastic costumes. Yeah, so leave comments down below, any recipes, anything like that, examples you got, anything to do with the World Book Day, anything to do with being a parent and having to go to Parents' Evening, because it can be daunting, especially your first one. Thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you have. Please do share on all your social media so I get some more viewers and it makes me feel more validated in life. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Take care all. Thanks a lot. Bye. Actually, this is dinner, but bye at the same time. Now's dinner. It'll come after the credits. Stay for the credits, and then it'll be all the out screen or whatever it is. Anyway, it'll be on the end. Bye. Hot, 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 hot. Damn it, they're hot. Ta-da! A bit of dinner. Good night all. See you later.